Boom.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Yomo is a Hero podcast, episode 15 on the year. Yeah. Yeah. After last week, we have a new leader as Asian has taken first place with the 119.74 record and 979 points. I'm 3 points behind him at 976 with 114 and 79. You know, sadly picking the Jaguars in honor of Wolfie did not pay off last week.
I picked them too.
Mook actually has a better record than me at 115 and 78 with 947 points. And Kuhn has 908 points with the 106 and 87 record.
I told you, I'm coming.
Mook.
Call me MVP because I'm coming.
No one's calling you MVP.
He's gonna end up in last somehow.
Look, MVP is the person who does good for the majority of the season, not for the last bit.
Yeah, I don't really have anything crazy this week.
Doesn't matter how you start, matters how you finish. All right. And
well, it does matter in the MVP race.
To win, then damn it, I'm a winner.
Yeah.
The Rams are officially throwing.
Yeah, the Rams signed Baker Mayfield. They're throwing. Yeah, I don't really have anything crazy. The Colts killed the Cowboys on Sunday night, and
the Colts killed the Cowboys.
The Saints threw a game to old fart Tom Brady with 3 seconds left, and it made me sad.
Wolfie's lucky I can't ban him. That's all I gotta say right now.
Fix your sentence there, buddy. The Cowboys killed the Colts, not the Colts killed the.
Clutch Cosmic came into chat and said if we could introduce an LVP award, give it to Russell Wilson.
But
Aaron Waller's coming back. Well, Wolfie, you either need to win or Kuhn has to lose, or you're taking that last place spot, and you're going to be doing them fighting herds.
If both of them win and Kuhn doesn't outscore Wolfie, then Kuhn still is in last place.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm higher than Ref, I believe. Standing-wise, I think I have a better record than him.
You and Ref have the same record.
Yes, but I'm playing Ref. If I beat him this week, then I have a better record.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
But you have to outscore Para by 160 points.
Yeah, but I was just talking about not being last place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. If, basically, it's like, if you beat Ref, and Ref will go down. If you win, you're not in last. But if Wolfie loses, and you win, then Wolfie's in last. I'm pretty sure that's the only person, because I'm pretty sure Wolfie ain't staying above Ref. There's no way she can make up those points, so.
Drops like 300 and gets in the playoffs.
So her option is win, or lose and hope you lose. Those are her two options.
Well, it's looking good for her right now because Ref has a lot of bye weeks and injuries.
Is Mixon playing?
I don't think so. I don't think Mixon's coming back.
Because going over that last playoff spot's either going to Para or Ref. If Ref beats you and Para loses, Ref gets in, and if Para wins, he gets in. If Para loses, he gets in over everyone except Ref. I don't want to drop 1K on a suit. Okay, I gotta win. I don't even know who you play, Wolfie. I just hope that your matchup is good for you.
I hope you lose, Wolfie.
Oh no, you play Germo. Yeah, good luck fucking playing Saquon and Eckler.
Wolfie, I hope you win and I hope you drop over, get the playoff spot.
Look at it this way.
Wow.
The Vikings are not going to win the Super Bowl, Cosmic. I'm sorry, Pluto. You have to hear it.
I mean, they have as good a shot as anybody right now.
I mean, you think they're beating Philly?
Within the world, I believe they could.
Wolfie, what kind of
They're always competitive.
If you had to pick, are you picking Kirk Cousins or Jalen Hurts?
Well, I'm picking my boy Hurts. Yeah, that's my boy, but I'm not counting the Vikings out.
Okay, makes sense. We'll see what I'll say this, Pluto. It depends on their matchups in the playoffs.
What the fuck kind of fursuit costs $1,000?
Yo!
I got Wolfie one.
You better respect J Jettas. I do. Oh, did somebody beat me to the shout out? Thank you. Dude, how do y'all do the super cool shout out command? Because I always use my regular command.
/ shout out and then the username.
Thank you so much for the Raid Star Cry. I hope Overwatch 2 is great.
You have to spell out shout out though, not SO.
All of them, Agent. Are you all of them? What do you mean? Are you for real? Freaking Germos try hard on. Well, look at it this way. Saquon plays Philly, so I don't expect Saquon to have a big game. I don't know who Eckler. Oh, Eckler plays Miami, so you might end up lucking out. All I want are the skins. Before we move into the games, I will say, Starcry, I'm not a Junker Queen fan, but that Zeus skin's fucking badass.
I think it's the first good skin they came out with.
Junker Queen's not bad now.
Well,
No,
they
she
tell me
has.
Doom. They tell me that Doom is really good, which means I really don't want to play Overwatch because I fucking hate Doom.
Who was annoying last night for me and Kuhn was Hammonds.
Yep, it's Big Sag. Ah, the hamster ball.
Good
Who
hamsters are always annoying to
Who
be
who does Tampa play, Wolfie? Let's see. Oh, Tampa plays San Fran. Yeah. Yeah, that should be a losing matchup for Tampa. Like the best defense in the league. But anyways, I'm ready to start when y'all are.
I am ready.
All right, coming up on deck, the Battle of Elite, the Thursday nighter, as the Las Vegas Raiders are going to play the Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, I have 6 on the Raiders. I mean, look, I know the whole motto of this show has been Raiders ass, but the Rams are on a third string quarterback. They're saying that Baker may be active as the backup tomorrow. So, you know, the Rams season is done. No Cooper Kupp, third string quarterback. I don't even think Aaron Donald's playing at this moment. Low key, while Vegas is over here on a 3-game win streak. I mean, they've learned that they win games if they hand the ball to Josh Jacobs and just let him run for all the yards.
Bet they wish I picked up that 5th-year option right about now.
Yeah, I bet they are too. I was gonna say Devontae Adams has been looking good. That offense has been looking good. I'll say this: I really am sad that I thought Josh Jacobs was gonna have a bust year on draft night. Now that one's biting me in the ass because I could have had him on my team. But yeah, I got 6 on the Raiders. I just feel like there is at least a pulse in the Raiders, while the Rams are just like poking a dead animal. Do something already.
Yeah, I also got 6 on the Raiders. The Rams, I really hope they play Baker Mayfield.
But I really hope Baker's in our division for a long time.
Well, I'll tell you this, Agent. If they said Baker was starting, there would be double digits on this game, not just 6.
I think I might move it up to like 8. That's it, bro. Rams suck.
I put 2 on the Raiders. I regret to inform you. Yeah, the Rams are resorting to a possible Baker situation, and that's just the end of the year. That's it.
Yeah, they're gonna make Cooper Kupp not come back. At this point, I don't think he's going to come back this season.
I don't think he should. I think they need to let him get healthy. This season's a wash.
Well, then, I'll just keep it simple and sweet. I got 6 on the Raiders as well.
Hey. Alright, well, starting the Sunday night slate, we got the New York Jets going to the Buffalo Bills. I put 4 on the Bills. I mean, the Jets beat them last time. The Jets are a fairly capable team, especially with a Mike White that can throw the ball now. I just don't see a world where the Jets go into Buffalo and get this win, though. I mean, I do see a world where it could happen, but if you were like put money on it, I would bet Buffalo to get the win at home. They finally showed some kind of consistency at New England last week. They still have some tough games left on their schedule too, so they have to, if they're gonna keep that 1 seed, they're gonna have to kind of play their ass off and not lose again, because the Chiefs' schedule down the stretch is really, really easy. But I got 4 on Buffalo. Wouldn't be shocked if the Jets won this. I just don't see them going in. That'd be a statement win if they went into Buffalo and won. But I do like Mike White and the Jets quite a lot.
I put 11 on Buffalo. I mean, been putting high points on for the past few weeks. Them and the Vikings, and it's been paying off. I'm not gonna stop.
I was gonna say, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
12 on Buffalo. Looks like Josh Allen's getting a little bit healthier. I like Mike White, but I don't like him that much.
Buffalo also started using James Cook, which is nice to see.
I was gonna say, keep in mind too. I know I seen Laura Man picked him up, but keep in mind also Buffalo's on the long week, so Allen finally got a chance to rest after a kind of crazy 10 days, 3 games in 10 days schedule.
I also put, well, I don't know if I could say also. I put 5 on the Bills. I'm not going to go high confidence on the Bills. I think the Jets have a pretty good defense, and I do think that the Bills at home will win, though. So I got 5 on the Bills. I think it'll be close, though.
Oh, this is good news for Wolfie, though. I do think I called it last week. I wasn't so good on it last week, but I'm going to call it again. I think it's going to be a Gabe Davis game because of Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Hopefully.
Well, Sauce Gardner stays on one side of the field, like Sherman. So it just depends.
I was gonna say, I'll tell you this: I am excited to see Sauce Gardner on Stephon Diggs, just like I was excited to see Sauce Gardner on Justin Jefferson last weekend. So
we didn't really get that matchup too much, though.
No, we didn't. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Pluto, you did not just tell her to pick up Fitzpatrick, knowing that he's rostered.
Yeah, he's on the team.
Pluto's on the league. Yeah, Fitzpatrick's on Coon's team, Pluto.
No, he knows. I told him.
Ah.
I told him the story behind my profile picture.
But, Wolfie. But, no, I was gonna say, the thought's gone. Thought's gone. So we're moving on, I guess. Ah, yes. AFC North matchup as the Cleveland Browntown Brownies go to Cincinnati.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Mook, I'm not going to help you a lot on this game. I put 3 on Cincinnati. Cincinnati's looked really good these past few weeks. O-line's been solid. They're on a 4 or 5 game win streak. Burrow's only been sacked 4 or 5 times. Unlike the first 5 games of the year where Burrow hit the ground so many times. But, Cleveland seems to be their kryptonite. That was the last game they lost. They lost it ugly. Cleveland always plays this team very hard. So, I got 3 on the Bengals. I can't bring myself to take the Browns. But, hopefully Cincinnati gets the monkey off their back. And I'm going to ride them because they just beat the Chiefs, so they're obviously white hot right now. But like I said, Cleveland's been their kryptonite, so it stopped me from putting high confidence on this game.
7 on Cincinnati because fuck the Browns. Someone go next.
Great minds think alike. I also got 7 on Cincinnati because fuck the Browns. Also, I'm ashamed that Wolfie is not understanding the concept of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Sad day.
Alright. So I don't know who to pick for this game. I have my 2 on Cincinnati right now. I mean, the Browns seem to be Joe Burrow's kryptonite for whatever fucking reason. They just are.
Well, Luke, if you're that 50-50 on it, this would be a good game to try to go one up.
Deshaun was so terrible last week. I mean, I
But
get
he
it.
can only get better. He's in Cleveland.
Ooh. I feel like if I took the Browns, I feel like I'd be fucking filthy.
You should need a warm shower, a very hot shower for taking them, even if they win.
I know. Jesus, bro. I'm going with Cincinnati for right now, but don't. I could easily switch this game. I'm undecided. I have 2 on it. I'm going with Cincinnati right now. They've been playing really good football, coming off a huge win against the Chiefs, and the Browns, they're coming off a huge win as well against the Texans, but
Mook,
give me the
Mook, look at it this way. If you go Brownies, you can get a game up on everyone if they win.
yeah, but if they don't, I'm down a game on everyone.
Okay, well, I'm
Chose the
just
Browns
saying.
and looks stupid.
Look, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you feel like you can't decide between this game, you can take the route of, oh, I'll just go with everyone. You take the route of, oh, well, this game I feel could go either way, so I'm gonna take the side to gain a game on everyone.
I think you're just trying to get me to go to the Browns train.
I mean, you rode them. It didn't fail you last time you rode them.
Well, yeah, because they were against the Texans
No, they were against Tampa Bay, Mook.
last week.
Not last
No,
week.
when you rode the Browns by yourself.
I rode
they
the
won.
Browns that week too. He wasn't by himself.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
Craziness.
I don't think you did. I
I
do not.
did.
I'm pretty sure I was on the Browns train by myself.
Against Tampa, I rode the Browns with low confidence. I'm almost 100%.
Raccoon, 5 points, Tampa Bay. Fucking liar.
Well, probably switched because you were on them.
That might have been what
That's
happened.
probably what happened.
I'm going with Cincinnati. If I switch, I'll let you guys know. But there's
Two on Browntown.
No, it's one the Joe Burrows.
Or yeah, two on the in Burrow we trust.
2 in Burrow we trust, but it's only 2 because they're the kryptonite.
Fair enough. All right, Mook. Houston's going to Dallas. What's happening?
Also, I have a win with Ryan Fitzpatrick, Caleb. I'd like you to know I'm undefeated.
I didn't realize you picked him up before you played.
Well, after last week, I am putting my 13 points down on my boys Dallas. We embarrassed the Colts with our defense. And the Browns, which I think we have a better defense, embarrassed the Texans with 1 special teams and 2 defensive touchdowns. I don't think this game is going to be that pretty. I mean, we could lose, any given Sunday, but I'm going 13 on Dallas. I'm saying we're just going to blow them out of the water. This is a game we should win, and if we don't, then I'll be sad, but we should.
Yeah, I put 12 on Dallas. Houston's ass. That's all I really have to say.
I put 11 on Dallas. If Dallas is the mini, I would say they're the mini Cleveland Browns of the NFC, so they could always fuck up this game.
Well, there's one other game that's 13, and it could have been this one or the other one. I could have just flip-flopped them. But I gave this game 12 because they are the Cowboys, and I'm like, there's that 2% shred of doubt that I look up and it's 21-21, and Houston's running with Dameon Pierce to kick that game-winning field goal.
Let me paint you a picture. Dallas reverts back to their old selves, throwing the ball a million times and getting nothing of value from it. While Houston capitalizes it with rushing, scoring left and right, keep the game close, They'll have to kick a last-second field goal. I put 1 on the Texans, baby. Let's go.
Did you really?
Yep.
And you made fun of me
Yeah.
for taking the Texans over the Browns last week?
Yep. That was last week. That was a different mindset.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. There's a new mindset this week.
The Texans are throwing.
Throwing all over that Dallas defense, baby.
So the next game on the docket is
it
the
would be
Minnesota
the-
Vikings. Oh, go ahead, Coon.
That
My bad.
would be the Dallas single lose game. That's all I know.
You know, I'd actually be fine if we lost this game. I mean, yeah, we'd be the laughing stock, but at least we lost to a team that like is like already out of the playoffs.
That's not a
Doesn't
good thing.
I mean, if we're gonna drop a game, I guess I'd rather have it to be someone that it wouldn't matter in playoffs. You know, like standing wise, I guess. I mean, I'd still be pretty pissed. I'd be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" But like, at least it was to a 1-8 team that is not gonna affect their playoffs and really our playoffs at all.
You can
I mean,
lose your top seed.
I'm not too worried about that.
I would
But
be. That
not-
division is really competitive.
Yeah, but they just tied, so I'll take it. Well, the Commanders and Giants.
Anyway, we can get on to a better game.
Oh,
I mean, you really think this next game might be better? The Minnesota Vikings are going to Detroit. Yeah, I put 1 on the Lions. You know, Minnesota's been winning close one after close one. I don't know what to make of Detroit, though. I mean, Detroit puts up a bunch of points some weeks. They get blown out some weeks. They're at home. That's all I really have for this is Detroit's at home. They play better at home. Detroit Minnesota games are always so fucking wild, and I just think this one's gonna be no exception. So I am hoping to gain a game by putting 1 on the Detroit Lions.
You said that this has been close ones for close to like 3 weeks there. At one point, that which is very funny.
Dude,
But
okay, hold on.
I know they are. Because that's just what they are this year. They are in close games, but they win them.
I mean,
This is
yes,
what
I
Minnesota is.
agree with you. I just think the Lions are such a wild card. They blew out the Packers, got spanked by the Eagles, 4-point win at Detroit, 3-point win at New Orleans, 7-point win at the Bears, 8-point win at the Dolphins, 8-point win at the Cards, 3-point win at the Manders, 3-point win at the Bills. Dallas spanked them.
I put 9 on
6-point win at the
Minnesota.
Patriots and 5 at the Jets. So yeah, these are all like 1-score games. I mean, it's very. I mean, honestly, Minnesota should be the favorite. But you know, I'll ride Mook's Lions for a week.
Yeah, I put 9 on Minnesota. I'm not too worried about it. They're in close games all the time, but they win them because they know how to. That's their brand of football this year.
I get both of your guys' statement. That's why I only put 5 on Minnesota. Detroit plays close games, but they just seem to lose them.
Well, and I was gonna say, I think the last 3 games between these two teams have been like within the last 30-second finishes. They've just been wild games.
Yeah, you know what?
Could be a
I
nice,
remember.
fun game to watch, though. Honestly,
Oh no, I agree. I think Detroit. I think if you're gonna watch a shitty team, you may as well watch the Lions because you're gonna get a show.
No, if my memory recalls, I remember last time they played this season, Minnesota came back, and I was very disappointed with my Lions. I was like, "What the fuck? Y'all had the game won. Y'all should have been fucking winners. Go after an interception, and then y'all lost. What the hell?"
that happens like every
And-
week.
You know what? With that being said, it's gonna be an Amon-Ra St. Brown day, and he's gonna pop, and the Lions are gonna win. I got 1 on the Lions. I'm not too confident in it, but you know what? Damn it. The Lions are going to win this game. I can feel it. They're going to make the Vikings. They're going to make them kneel down to them and show them who the true division leader should have been.
Oh,
I mean,
they're gonna lose.
Second place. Second place. Oh man, this is the depresso hour of the podcast for me. We get to talk about Wolfie's home nation, Jacksonville Jaguars, as they go to Tennessee.
Kev, I will put 11 on Jacksonville.
No, I put 9 on.
11 on the person that was pro.
No, I put 9 on King Henry. Yeah, Jacksonville's defense sucks. I think it's gonna be a great day for Jacksonville receivers. Zay Jones, Christian Kirk. I think you're gonna get great fantasy output from them because that Tennessee secondary sucks. But their run defense is good, and Jacksonville's defense sucks. I think this is. Wolfie will love to hear this. I think this was a day where Henry could go off for 150 and like 2 tutties. So.
Yeti.
9 on the Tennessee Henrys.
The forecast is calling for an ass whooping. On Tennessee, Jacksonville, they just don't have it yet. They're getting closer to having a team, but they don't have it this year.
They have the offensive side.
They have pieces.
Good, but good God, the defensive side sucks.
They have pieces, but they just need to get some more.
Well, with that being said, I also put 9 on the Titans. I feel like this game they should win. I don't think Derrick Henry's going to get slowed down for a 3rd week in a row, but I mean, you never know. It's a division game.
Is it snowing? That's the question.
I mean, to be fair, they played Philadelphia, and who else shut him down? Cincinnati? Right? Yeah, he played 2 way better defenses than Jacksonville.
Yeah, but I'm getting PTSD from last year when we bet big on Tennessee and then they'd blow it, and you're like, what the fuck?
I'm not too worried about it.
Well, you know, if they blow it, then I get to post Trevor Lawrence memes. But I didn't pick them this week, so I'll be deep down sad if they win this.
I mean, I can see Jags winning. It would be. I think it would be the most Tennessee thing to do. Yeah, Tennessee should win this game, bet big, and then bam, they lose. You're like,
Alright, damn. Take Jacksonville then, dude. Goddamn.
oh no, I'm good.
Listen. Luke, you got to take a side when, as the Jacksonville supporter, I'm not taking Jacksonville.
Oh no, I said I put 9 on the Titans. I'm just saying, you know, I'm throwing it out there. It's happened many of times.
Hey, damn, boy, take Jackson.
I'm gonna ride the burning ship. I'm gonna feel so dumb if I put 9 on the Jags.
Nah, take Jacksonville, bro. You're trying to sell us off, you know?
All right, Waze, you can go ahead and go next.
On the Titans. That's it.
How much?
8.
Yeah.
8 on the
All
Titans.
right. All right, we got an NFC East showdown as Philadelphia's going to the New York Giants. I put 10 on Philly. New York's been a good story, but they're injured all of a sudden. They can't keep any receivers healthy.
All of a sudden, they're all
Defenses- Yeah, I was going to say defense can't stay healthy. I mean, Philly's,
Dominant.
13-1? I want to say they're 11-1. Philly's 11-1 for a reason. If you weren't sold on Philly, I don't know how last week couldn't have sold you. I mean, Hurts threw for right under 400 yards. Anytime they've asked him to throw the ball, he's done it. They have the best running attack in the NFL. I just don't think the Giants are going to be able to keep up. So 10 on the Philadelphia Eagles.
I also put 10 on the Eagles. The only reason why this isn't my high game is because of Saquon Barkley. The one way that the Eagles seem to be weak is stopping the run for some reason. They have their games every now and then where they can't stop the run, so that's it. 10 on Philadelphia still.
I put 13 on my boy Hurts because he's a god. Dark horse MVP candidate.
I mean, is it dark horse anymore?
Probably not at this point, but it was when I called it. So you know what? I'm riding that train.
I mean, I feel like it's either him or Mahomes.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, I put 10 on the Eagles. I kind of want to go lower because it's a division game, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like the Giants are gonna. Never mind. I put 10 on Philly, and Philly's just been dominant. And I feel like if they do lose somehow, then at least we all lose big confidence. So
Fair enough.
dominant Eagles.
All right, Agent. It's y'all's biggest rivalry game of the year. Baltimore coming to Pittsburgh. What's happening, my dude?
Pittsburgh's been on a hot streak ever since the bye week. Kenny Pickett's been looking pretty good. This is in Pittsburgh. Ball doesn't look like Lamar Jackson's likely to play. That being said, our defensive back sucks. Huntley didn't look too bad passing the ball. We struggle covering the tight end, and they have two really good tight ends. But I'm going to take my Pittsburgh with 1 point. Hopefully, Pickens outburst at the end of the game for a victory, showing a little bit of divaness. Maybe he pops off and shows why he had the outburst and wanted the ball so much.
I'm coming
ahead,
back
dude.
home to Pittsburgh, baby. I put 4 on the Steelers.
Yeah, I put 5 on Pittsburgh. Just Baltimore's offense doesn't look good. Took a last-second drive for him to beat Denver. Denver has a good defense, but I think Pittsburgh defense is formidable too. TJ Watt's out there. I just think that this is a very good spot for Pittsburgh in a rivalry game, and Tomlin gonna go down fighting if he's not gonna be 500. So 5 on Pittsburgh.
Well, I put 4 on Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, are we all taking Pittsburgh? I almost want to switch to Baltimore now.
I agree with what you said, my brethren. Tomlin's gonna fight for that 500 spot. So, and this is a game. No Lamar. I mean, I like Huntley, but
I like Huntley a lot too.
I'll tell you this: I got my 5 on Pittsburgh, regardless of if they play Lamar or not.
Same.
Baltimore just looked very shaky, and it's not like Pittsburgh's look like world beaters. But yeah, I just think them at home, it's a good spot for them.
At least Pittsburgh's been trending upward.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
What was it? I was just saying if I was.
the next game on the docket, it got flexed out of the Sunday nighter. It's not even the primetime game Sunday afternoon
Thank God.
anymore. Yeah, there is a God somewhere because he flexed this game out. Kansas City's going to Denver. I put 13 on the Chiefs, and my score for this game is Kansas City 100, Denver 3. I tried to put Kansas City 10,000, but it wouldn't let me put any more zeros in after 100. 100 to 3, Kansas City Chiefs.
I got 12 on the Chiefs. My score is 75-5 because their defense gets a safety and a kick a field goal.
I got 12 on the Chiefs. Just keep it, nice and sweet. My score is 24-7 Chiefs. I don't think the Chiefs, or not Chiefs, Denver, will be able to really put up any points. That offense is probably the worst offense in the NFL.
And I guess it's needless without saying that I have the most points on Kansas City this week.
Perhaps. I mean,
all my points on Kansas City with the score 42-9. I'm really close to dropping Cortland Sutton. If there was a receiver viable enough to drop Cortland Sutton for, I would.
He's doubtful this week.
Yeah, I know, but it's just each week he also only puts up like 9 points.
I mean, I'll say this, right? I was talking about not playing a tight end. Dulcich popped the week after I dropped him. If I had to pick someone
I
up,
saw that.
if I had to pick up a tight end, it would end up being Dulcich. I mean, he's practically become the number one receiver there now. But I don't know. Last time they did that, he became, the number one, and then they just quit using him for like a month. Anyways, what is in our... Well, I don't know either what... I'm going to assume this is in the America's Game of the Week spot. Tampa Bay going to San Francisco. Yeah, I put 8 on San Fran and Brock Purdy.
I think
Mr. Irrelevant, huh?
I think the America's game was the Chiefs in Denver. I think the 305. Never mind. I'm dumb. Ignore me.
I was gonna say that is the 305. These next two are the 325. I would be shocked if they showed Kansas City, Denver over Tampa, San Fran. But yeah, I got 8 on Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, and San Fran. We just seen Tampa come off of a pretty abysmal looking performance at the Saints. The Saints are on bye, but they started their bye in the fourth quarter of that game. So, but yeah, I just think that defense is too good. Tom ain't gonna be able to shred it up, and they're gonna win the NFC South out of just being an average team in a shit division. So I think San Fran keeps rolling, and I got them with 8 points.
I put 3 on San Fran. I only put 3 on because they don't have an actual proven quarterback now. And if this game does get into a situation where they need to pass, we don't know what the hell we're gonna see from Brock Purdy. So, and Brady versus a quarterback we know nothing about, I'll take Brady over that. But I think they're going to win through running Christian McCaffrey like they always do and all that good stuff. So that's why I put 3 on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa snuck one in here.
I also only put 3 on this game. I'm with Kuhn. San Fran might have the better defense, but I'm not sold on Purdy, and it is still Tampa Tom. So I do have San Fran, but I only have it with 3.
I have 7 on San Fran. I think San Fran has the best defense in the NFL. And I've been saying this all year. Tampa has trouble scoring touchdowns. And with San Fran's nasty defense, I think this game's going to get ugly. And I think, I don't know, maybe like a 6-12 final with the 49ers shaky offense.
I was going to say 1 week San Fran will put up 30, and then 1 week they'll put up like 12.
I think San Fran's defense is mid. I think the top defenses are probably Dallas, the Jets, and
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't know if I'd call them. I think
and
talent wise, San Fran has the best, but they don't play better than other defenses. It's just like everybody on their defense is like a fucking all-star.
They really haven't let teams put up very many points in the second half of football games. I think they have like 4 in a row where they shut teams out.
Them and Dallas were, I think they were both the last teams to let anyone score 20 on them. That's all I really know about Sam, is that they play really solid defense, but like I said,
And I think their defense carry them to a win this week. I like I said, Tampa has trouble scoring touchdowns, in my opinion. And I think that's going to show today, and San Fran's just going to...
Well, we're on the same boat on that. Alrighty, so moving right along, we got the Carolina Panthers going to the Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle.
Yeah, I got 11 on Seattle. Carolina's giving me no reason to trust them. I mean, I imagine Darnold starting again, but it might be PJ Walker. I haven't really looked into it.
As long as it's not Baker.
Yeah, the only thing that scares me about this game is there's points where that Seattle defense can be bad. But even when they are bad, Geno showed that he's up for a shootout. So I'll take my chances and roll my 11 with MVP Geno and the Seahawks.
I put 8 on the Seahawks. I mean, I kind of wish I can go lower. And honestly, I'm
Same.
kind of thinking about switching to Carolina. I mean, they're still playing for a spot in the division. I mean, I know the Seahawks are too. That obviously, but like, I don't know, man. I at first I was like, oh, Seahawks should win this game, but now I'm thinking about it. I wouldn't be wrong in calling a Panthers upset. At least I don't think I would be.
No, I see a world where they run the ball and Deonta Foreman has a huge week and they win the game because of that. Like they've done that in the past couple times. They've won.
Keep in mind, Seattle did just drop one to the Raiders a few weeks back.
Do it.
I was gonna say Seattle. They've been in some close games, and I don't know if I like that because they were in a close one against the Rams. Hell, they won like the last 30 seconds against the Rams.
That is in division, but that's what I was talking about with the whole shootout thing. Is that defense is bad, and sometimes this team gets into shootouts.
I will take the Seahawks, but I'm getting a bad feeling about Carolina. That's what I'll say.
Put on it.
Put 8 on the Seahawks. I might go lower in all honesty.
I'll just know you have the same amount of points as me on Seattle.
Yup.
I got 9 on Seattle.
Cool. All right, the new Sunday nighter.
A
The
good one.
Miami Dolphins going to Los Angeles to play Herbert and the Chargers. I put 2 on the Chargers. Yeah, this was the game when I was like, yeah, I got one that you'll probably wouldn't expect. Imagine Miami's the favorite, but I think this game could go either way. I don't know. I'm just taking the talent of Rainbow Herbert Sherbert here, and I just think he's gonna have a big game. I thought that last week, and they ended up losing to the damn Raiders. But both these teams are coming off of a loss. Yeah, I just want to see Herbert be special. Miami can afford another loss, so that there's not really a reason. I feel like this game's a toss-up and can go either way. If like Miami's more explosive, but I feel like, if the Chargers are making the playoffs, like I said last week, they got to start winning some games, and so I'm going to take them making a statement on Sunday night and put 2 on the Los Angeles Herberts.
I put 6 on Miami. I just like Miami's team more all around than I do the Chargers. I like Herbert a hell of a lot more than I like anybody on Miami because that's one of my boys, but
Well,
there's way too much talent on Miami, and Los Angeles constantly is getting beat up, and I honestly don't think this team's making the playoffs this year, sadly to say.
my 2 points are my confidence in Justin Herbert over Tua. That's my picking of the Chargers, Coon.
But what about Austin Eckler? Man's a nut for the Chargers.
Mook, I put 2 points on the Los Angeles Herberts.
Damn, no respect for Austin.
No, I respect Eckler too, but I
Dude,
feel
2
like
points are one for Herbert and one for Eckler.
Yeah, we can say that.
And I'll go ahead and go next because after hearing the confidence, my confidence just kind of fell this way, and I think I'm gonna end up switching some of my confidence.
He put high confidence on this game and said, "Oh shit."
I put 11 on the Dolphins.
Oh my god.
I think the Dolphins have one of the best offense in the league, and I'm very high on the Dolphins. Like you could say, I am dick riding the Dolphins, and I was dick riding them pretty hard against San Fran last week. Bit me in the ass.
Yeah, it bit me in the ass.
But I will continue to dick ride the Dolphins, and that is all.
Give me a sec. Something happened with my phone and I can't look at my stuff, so I have to bring it up on my computer. I did choose the Dolphins, but I think I only put 5 on it. And I'm looking at Justin Herbert's career record right now is 21-23, and he's Mr. 500. So I want to think that maybe he's going to win this game. So I'm
Yes.
thinking about changing it, but as of right now, I'm pretty sure I got 5 on this game on the Dolphins.
Hey, can I ask, Asian, do you normally do your predictions mobile?
Mm-hmm.
Did yours do something weird this week too, where it loaded up the web page instead of the
Yes.
mobile page?
Yes.
Okay, it made doing my predictions very weird.
Yeah, I didn't
All right,
think it from
Ken.
mobile, so
Did yours open up the web browser page too instead?
it did not.
Yeah.
I have 4 on this game, but I'm thinking about switching to the Chargers. I haven't decided.
Fair enough. For now, I will ride the charges alone.
Uh,
I will
All
say
right.
this.
Go ahead,
Also,
Mook.
I probably will be switching my confidence around because I don't like 11 here. I don't like 8 Seahawks. I'll probably make the 49ers higher because fuck Tampa. You know, but that's pretty much it.
I hate
Dude, I
this.
swear, Mook fades the goat more than anyone that I know.
Bro, I'm not fading Tom Brady. I'm just fading Tampa in general.
We got him
alright?
really far last week.
Oh, you know what? You know what? That was
I'll tell you this. I mean, at the end of the day, right? The Bucks are 6-6, so if you faded them every week, you'd be 500 on it. But all right, kid. The Monday nighter,
No.
New England going to a rested Arizona Cardinal team coming off a bye week.
I don't know why we're in prime time. I picked my team. I'm a homer. I put 5 on. That's my confidence stuff. I'm just gonna do a quick little rant though. The fact that we're in prime time is not good. We already have so many issues in our staff and in the locker room. I feel like this is a game that we're probably gonna lose. And we're gonna see a lot more fucking headlines of Cliff Kingsbury and Murray not getting along. So all these other new storylines are gonna keep coming out. Because I think Bill Belichick's just gonna simply outcoach the man. It's not very hard. Cliff hasn't done anything. Arizona needs to clean out the staff room at the end of the year. Hire Sean fucking Payton since he said he was interested. And then we're good. That's all I want to see. But I put 5 on Arizona because this is a game we could win if we pull our heads out of our asses, but we're probably not going to.
I put 7 on New England. Yeah, I just think that
The
New
score is
England.
2017, by the way.
I just think that New England's gonna sack Kyler a lot this game. I don't know. They got that good defense. The New England offense does scare me, but you know, if this may be a low score where if Arizona can put up, 20 points, they win. I have the final 24-21 New England, but I just think that defense against Arizona's O-line is not a very good matchup for them. So
No
I will
fucking
say on
defense
the-
against their O-line is a good matchup.
I will say on the coaching front, there's definitely reason to get rid of Cliff, as I was saying in the group chat beforehand. I mean, even the winning seasons when y'all went to the playoffs, y'all got absolutely embarrassed. This season's gone to hell. The only thing is they signed Cliff to an extension, and I don't know if they're gonna want to drop that contract and be paying 2 coaches. So I could see them keeping Cliff another season. We're just gonna have to wait to get to the offseason to see what happens.
I personally hope they just don't give a shit because the Cliff experiment for 4 years has not worked.
I know what you're saying.
He's a losing record. I know they pay them, but you need to know when to get out and go for better things. And we have the perfect opportunity this offseason. And obviously, Cliff does not have that locker room. He does not have the respect of our franchise quarterback. It's something needs to change in that staff room.
Do you think any of it's Kyler as well?
I don't know. I don't think it. I think Kyler has. I don't know. I like Kyler. I think Kyler has a personality that's not the easiest to work with, but I don't think it's the hardest to work with. I think it's like a semi less Aaron Rodgers because I think he is willing to work with the team and stuff like that.
I think between him and Cliff, the team is probably just over it.
Yeah.
I'll say this: when I watched Kittle run in that TD on the Monday Nighter before, I was like, this looks like a team that's just given up.
But I don't think Murray's the immediate issue. I think Cliff just has a bad scheme. I think he's lost respect to the locker room. I think our whole staff is just complete garbage. We need to overhaul the staff room, and yeah, I would love to see Sean Payton signed, and that would be the best offseason move we can make.
I agree with you. I'm gonna be very interested to see what Arizona does in the offseason. Like I said, I could see them keeping Cliff. I could see them firing Cliff. I could see them moving some pieces. I think Arizona is going to be one of the more interesting teams to keep an eye on.
Also, get Steve Keim out of the fucking GM spot, for the love of God. He does not get us O-line pieces. Please get him out of there.
He said, please. Well, with that being said, I put 3 on the Patriots. Originally, I had Arizona, but I changed my mind. My score is 20-17.
Hey, mine too.
I see this being a game where the Patriots defense will do just enough against the Cardinals offense, just barely though. I think it's a pretty decent defense versus a pretty decent offense, and I think the defense will win. So that's why I picked the Patriots.
I'm just gonna go join my boo with 2 points.
I think New England.
And choose the Cardinals with the score 27-17 and hang out with my boo, the mixed raccoon.
Leave me alone.
Damn, dude. Got a 10-point win for Arizona. I can see it, though.
Some of the explosive offense. They got Marquise Brown back, now a week healthier. They got DeAndre Hopkins.
Murray's fully healthy now, but...
And obviously, for the most, I put Kansas City. And for the fewest, while I do have Denver scoring 3, I put Houston for the lowest. Because, I feel like Dallas defense is about to just fucking spank them.
I have KC as the most and Denver as the least.
KC Denver.
I went Dallas to pick on Houston. And
Did you say you put Dallas Houston?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
you broke up when you said that.
I do have to say that I am scared of the miracle of Arizona actually somehow coming back and taking the number 1 spot in our division, or making the playoffs, and then us making it something like getting a wild card spot or something, and fucking we keep Kingsbury there for another year.
I don't think that can mathematically happen.
I think it might be possible. I don't remember.
Because y'all are 4 games back from San Fran. Y'all do play them again. And then, I guess technically the Giants and Commanders would have to win 1 more game. Y'all have winnable games here. Patriots, Broncos, Buccaneers, Falcons, and then the Niners. And honestly, this last game, the Niners might be locked in the 3 seed and they might not play anybody.
That's what I'm saying. It's still possible. It's not plausible. It's not it's not the most
5, 6, 7
likely outcome.
That would give y'all 1 out. That would make y'all 9-8.
And if we did that and made the playoff, I know we're not fucking getting rid of Cliff. And the only way I would be happy if we don't get rid of Cliff is if we actually win a playoff game. Because that shows improvement, at least.
Make y'all 9-8.
But if we somehow made the playoffs, that'd be insane, but I doubt that happens.
The Giants and Commanders are both 7-4, 7-5. The Seahawks are 7-5. And the thing is, y'all have to have a better record than the Seahawks because they beat y'all twice.
Which could happen because the Seahawks have been collapsing. Kind of.
Let's take a look, right? The Panthers, they should win that. The 49ers, that's actually the Thursday game. It's actually a damn good Thursday game next week because that practically decides y'all's division, I think. Whoever wins this game is probably going to win y'all's division, and the loser is probably going to be fighting for a wild card. But I mean, in actuality, all the NFC East can make it. Then they play the Chiefs on Christmas Eve. That's an L. They play the Jets on January 1st in what could be interesting. Then they close the season against the Rams, which should be a dub. So I mean, I only count 2 for sure wins here, which would get them to 9 wins. So you would either need the Panthers or the Rams to upset them.
Yeah, that's why I said it's possible. It's likely. I didn't say it's possible.
I mean, and who knows, man? Gino goes down and Drew Lock comes in, then these all turn into L's.
But yeah.
I did change, on a different note, I did change my points around. If y'all would like to feed a Sam real quick while we're on stream, then I will.
I mean, that's up to you, brother.
I'll go ahead and do it real quick. I'll just say the teams that I have. Raiders 7. I changed that one. Bills 9. I changed that one. I kept Bengals at 2. I kept Cowboys at 13. I kept Lions at 1. I changed the Titans to 8. Maybe I kept them there. I don't really remember that one. Eagles 10. Steelers 4. Chiefs 12. San Fran 11. Seahawks 6. Dolphins 5. And Arizona Patriots 3.
Oh man.
Before we end off, out of curiosity, did any of y'all read into the Andrew Luck story that dropped?
No, not really. I just heard that he retired due to like.
It was like a mix of keeping his wife happy
Yeah.
and like injuries.
I already figured that's what it was. Like, I was like,
say,
he's been so beat up, and like he
I'll
was
just
probably
say, yeah,
supposed
if
to go
you-
to his life and enjoy it.
Well, if you keep in mind his seasons, they were 11-5, 11-5, 11-5, and I think he was the most sacked quarterback all 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a lot of it was also about him being there as a father. I didn't know that his wife was like a big exec up at NBC.
Mm-hmm.
She's like some kind of like crazy gymnast and a big exec at NBC, and he just decided it's better to retire.
Yeah, and good for him, dude. Get out while you still have your health.
Dude, I'll say this, it's so messed up that the year that he retired, the Colts had the best O-line in the league.
Yeah,
Phillip Rivers was the least sacked quarterback in the league that year.
they took too long to get in that line.
I was gonna say, because if y'all remember, when he retired, the Colts were like had good Super Bowl odds on him. Also, I just looked into it, and Asian, I hate you for bringing that to my attention.
What?
So Asian posted a meme in the in the Facebook chat that said that we're gonna get Russ and Baker on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah,
And
I
sure
fucking.
enough, that's the fucking Christmas Day game.
I fucking saw that. I was like, I don't know who sent this, but they're a bitch for making me see this.
I mean, dude, we dodged it with Broncos Panthers, and they're like, "Oh no, y'all are getting Baker Russ, damn it!"
I'm not watching it. That's my Christmas gift.
Just give it to myself.
Exactly. Hey, yo,
I mean,
it's
yeah,
free.
the family's gonna see me more that weekend.
Oh
man.
that's so awful.
Let's see here. Oh wow, they're putting the prince that was promised on Christmas week on Thursday. He's gonna get to go enjoy Christmas. Also that week, our whole game slate is mostly on Saturday due to Christmas.
I'm happy I get to watch Arizona again this week, honestly.
Vegas,
Even if they are gonna take L's.
Vegas and Pittsburgh is the Saturday night game. So Asian, we were talking about how we're mad at you for bringing it to our attention that we're still getting Baker and Russ this season
Problem, boys.
on fucking Christmas.
That's what
Oh,
I'm here for.
well, can look, Denver, Baker and Russ play, and then Arizona and Tampa Tom play.
Oh God, no!
Those are our Christmas games.
Why did they pick two shit games?
Don't worry, the Monday nighter is the Chargers and the Colts.
Oh my God!
Do we get any good? You know,
At least the Colts are fun.
I
They keep
hate
games
to
close most of the time.
I hate to give this team credit, but honestly, they should find a way to flex Philly and Dallas into Christmas.
The one time that we will ever say that in our lives.
I'm looking at the other games that are here. I mean, Green Bay, Miami, Las Vegas, Pittsburgh. There isn't anything. I mean, there's not really anything else crazy. The next best game, I mean, the Giants and the Vikings play, and the Bengals and the Patriots. Or you know what? Give me Kansas City, Seattle somewhere. I would watch that just because, like I said, Seattle can get in those shootouts, and I think that might actually be a fun game.
Okay.
The Christmas slate games they're not great this year.
Oh, bro, this year has been so crazy.
But yeah, that's all I have. And you know, we can say thank you to the football gods for giving us.
Yes, thank you, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I was gonna say for giving us San Fran, Seattle for a Thursday nighter. That should actually be pretty good. Oh
Man,
Jesus! That they flexed that giant Washington game in there. Our Monday nighter next week is garbage too. The Rams and the Packers.
Ew.
That might be two backup quarterbacks.
You know, well,
Flexed out.
you can't flex out Monday nighters, Mook.
The fuck they can't.
They can't.
Never say never. That's quitter talk.
See. Man, what game would you even flex it out with?
Anything.
Chargers, Dolphins. Wait, Chargers, Titans. And what else? Who else plays that week? Oh God, Dallas plays the Prince that was promised.
I mean, I guess you can flex it out with the Chiefs and with the Texans, so you can see a one-sided beatdown.
Dude, you know, give me Detroit Giants, or Detroit Jets. That, like I said, you know, all else fails. Gonna make me watch a bad team. Let me watch the Lions. At least I know they'll do something.
I mean, you give us, you know what? I'd probably even take the Saints again because it's division against.
Now,
the
I
Rams.
will say though, week 17, they've blessed us because we get Buffalo, Cincinnati as the Monday nighter.
Oh my god. They actually have one good game all year.
And then hopefully they flex out this Sunday nighter of Rams Chargers. Why? Is it because they were the Super Bowl champs? They just started putting the fucking Rams everywhere at the end of the year.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Rams certainly won't be bad.
Nobody thought the Rams were going to be this bad.
Yeah, that is true. Nobody thought the whole team would be on crutches.
That too. But even when they weren't on crutches, it was bad.
I know. I'm looking at the because normally they flex it with an afternoon game. I mean, you could put Jets Seahawks there. I wouldn't mind that.
Is every for week 18 is every game at noon?
No, so they flex one into the nighttime spot because they're all division games. Normally it's the game that has the
most impact.
implications. Yeah, the most implications behind it. So I mean, looking at this, they might put the South there if it's Tampa, Atlanta. Winner moves on. I don't want them to do that, but they might do that.
Oh
I'm looking
my
at what
God.
else could have. Baltimore, Cincinnati might end up there if that's a winner moves on. That's a possibility.
I could put the NFC East division go in there as well.
Well,
Possible.
here's the thing. If Dallas and Philly played, I'd say yes. I mean, it would either be Philly, New York, or Dallas, Washington. I mean,
Yeah.
that could have playoff implications. I just feel like you get the wrong combo of games
Yeah, when
there.
Washington kicks Dallas's punk asses out of the playoff picture.
Jets, Dolphins could have implications behind it. Yeah, those are like the main three that I see. And then, yeah, you probably your NFC East because, you know.
Heck, even maybe potentially the Patriots and the Bills. It could determine like the one seed potentially. And
Bro, I've already seen the Bills embarrass the Patriots. I really hope that's not the one.
I'm just saying it could, since the Bills are since the Bills are the 1 seed right now, and then the Patriots, they're fighting for a playoff spot
I'd
still.
cry, bro. I'd cry. Well, I don't think New England's gonna be in it by that point. So, but all right, that's all I got, y'all. I was just curious on a few things. I feel like I wander off every week. Back
You are the wanderer.
optimize my team.
But yeah. Anything else anybody wants to add?
What the
Da,
hell?
da, da, da.
Alright, with that said, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you later next
For
week.
sure. Bye.
Bye. Fuck Wolfie.
Well, you